Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. But now it's third down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, come on, two. Come on, two. Come on, two. Come on, three, kick.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Come on, one. Ready.
Up the middle, Achane. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Dancing to his left. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 36 yards on the play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, 21 TX.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This will be caught at about the 5. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
At the 49ers,
21 G. 20 TX.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now former 6th-round pick, it's Elijah Mitchell. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. McCaffrey running up the middle. And a short gain down to about the 33. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they get the ball back for their offensive guys, maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
21G, 21G. Let's go. Double 1, high.
On 2nd down, Tua. And that's caught inside the 30. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And this one is incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
In motion left, Hill. Back to the air on 2nd down, Tagovailoa. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there. Someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. It'll be a gain of 4 here, and it will take us to the end of the 1st half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. With a fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this 3rd quarter at their own 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the 1st half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
San Francisco.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He's got Ayuk once again. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 40 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Bradley Chubb came in and got him. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. On 4th down, here's Purdy. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk, 28 yards. And the Niners have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7.
Niners 10, Dolphins 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Berrios now from his end zone. Muscles by at the 25. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Tua going to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Hey, Temple 1. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Being chased out left. And he is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. They couldn't ask for much more at this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Solo left Zion.
Tua sets up to pass it. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one goes for 30 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Again, it's Achane. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now Tua signaling to change things up.
20, TX. Hey, 21, TX. Long.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.